Okay, hello everybody who watches this shit. um, so I guess I'll go over a few things that I've been working on since I made my last video. I'm still working on the player character. Um, I've got a pretty decent amount done. I've got a lot of the weapon system. I guess converted. I'm remaking everything, not just the character as well. So the whole weapon system and all that shit as well. Um, but yeah, so I've got a couple new things to show. And I may as well just go into that now, I guess. Make this not too long, a few minutes. Alright, so we have the character here, right, all good. We've got an actual real weapon now here on the back. So we can pull it out. And this gun will shoot. The other one was just kind of like a basic static mesh that didn't do anything, so. Yep, so that's good. The same gun, but the same shitty animations and stuff. But we got new weapon sway, so now there's a little bit of sway. This is kind of fast, but you got sway when you're aiming, not moving. When you're moving, you got sway that before it was just kind of random and it looked not that good. Now it's in sync with your footsteps. Because I didn't actually have footsteps before, so I wasn't able to actually listen and test correctly, because I was a big dumb. So yeah, so now, you back and forth, left, right. Same with sprinting. So it's a little bit more of a heavy sprint. It's harder to aim. That's full auto there. We got other little cute things so you can click the trigger with no ammo and you can see the finger animate. And you hold the trigger down. And there's no ammo left. You can also, as well as I said before, think you can aim. You can reload while aiming down sights as well. That's part of this whole IK system I looked into and got because I didn't know how to do IK before, so this helped a bunch. And then, as I said, with the other scope and shit. So whenever I do the attachment system on top of the weapons, that's gonna be fun. Something else I also worked on was character leaning. So I think I didn't even have it in the old character, but now I do. So lean to the right, lean to the left, and it's pretty decent for the most part. Again, this is all using that same IK, so there's a bit of math going on to make sure the gun is properly centered on the screen. And then another thing I do have now is headlock. So just like other games, you have like Arma, Rust, and a couple others that I totally don't remember. You can look around without looking to your character. And then right now when you release, your character snaps back. So I might change that in the future. I might make it a setting so you can do either snap back to so you look around, if you let go, you snap back to the gun, or how it is now, where the gun snaps to you. I kind of like this, just because if I'm looking, oh shit, there's a guy, and then you're good to go. You can go pop him, It's pretty good. You also get more jump stuff, so there's the whatchamacallit, a rebound whenever you jump, and you land and shit. Crouching is all the same. The weapon sway is a bit less heavy when you're crouching versus when you're walking. It's sort of speed dependent. There's only 2 curves, and yeah. I guess also for leaning, one more thing. I have adaptive lean, so you can trigger the lean amount yourself. So all you have to do is click Q or E, and then you scroll up and down the mouse wheel. Right now it's kind of independent, so if I click Q, I can scroll back as well. Scroll up is left, scroll back is right, essentially. Same for E. I hold E, scroll up, scroll back, scroll up, scroll down. I had it so that when you clicked E, scrolling up was to the right, and then when you clicked Q, scrolling up was to the left. But it was messing my brain, and this is much more intuitive. It's easy to remember up, left, down, right, And then you double tap to go back. So you double tap to go all the way, or you double tap to go back. You double tap to go back. And then if you're halfway, you double tap the same side to go back. So if I'm leaning to the right, I double tap right and I go back center. Or you can just pull it all the way. And it's about, I think it's 5 steps. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I skipped 2. My mouse was fucked. So 5 steps left and right to get some extra. I kind of want to do this with the stance too. Oh, the stance as well. So standing and crouching, that could be really cool. So just I'll figure out maybe that, because the stand system's a bit more, not as easy to make, like this. Smooth, like lerping between one to the other. We'll see. That could be really cool, though. All this is replicated, too, as well. So, I guess we'll do that shit real quick. Because why not? Because this game will be potentially multiplayer. I still want to do multiplayer, and I haven't given up yet, so... Yep, so also I've got, like a ping randomizer, so the ping is constantly fluctuating between, like, 200 and 300. Every little while. So as you see on the right screen, it's delayed. If you and the other player both had, like, I don't know, pretty high ping. Yeah, I know that looks a little funny too. When you aim down sight, the gun actually gets raised into your fucking throat. Imagine walking to a wall like this shit, dude. I can't go in third person there now, but yeah, same with the leans. It's all replicated. Most of this is has the client prediction too, so I shoot on my client and it actually registers, but the damage is not registered until the server gets it. So the server and all the other servers know that. That's, I think, mostly it for now. I was supposed to talk about something else, but I totally forget. Regardless. Yeah. Pretty good progress for like a week and a half, maybe, or however fucking long it's been. I haven't really, as always, I don't really put too much time into it. Stuff, actual work to do and shit, so that's always fun. Alright, thanks for watching, buds. I think my next is going to be converting the mantling system, so getting that onto this new character. There's mantling, there's... The inventory system's going to be a huge fucking bitch to do. Not really a bitch, but it's just going to be a long, arduous process of making sure everything's correct, and fixing a lot of the bad brag practices I have in the inventory system. A lot of dumb shit that I did before, like, so all the guns, for example, previously, the items... You were actually dropping the functional gun on the ground for it to be picked up and shit, which is like really fucking weird. Usually your inventory item that you have on the ground and stuff is just some dummy thing. That's how it's gonna be now. So this gun, functional gun that shoots, reloads, and does all this shit, that's gonna despawn when you don't have the gun on. Versus before, where you would when you drop it, it actually spawns a functional gun, which is weird. I don't know. A couple other little tidbits that I guess have to be addressed. I guess one last thing you already saw, the fire selector. So you actually move your mouse to it. It's just some simple fucking one frame animation that you blend to and then you blend back. Do you see the finger on this too? I think you should. Yeah, and it's just like it's nothing right now. Eventually, I'm gonna have to animate the weapons as well. Right now, the weapons just they play a one-off animation when you fire and when you reload. In the future, I've already set this up. The weapons will be sending data to an animation blueprint for the weapon, so you can use code to run the animations. And I'm also going to be creating a universal weapon skeleton that I'm going to re-rig all my weapons to, which will then let me do things like actually animate the fire selector. Because on the bottom right client, you can see when I change the fire mode, it's still stuck in safety mode because there's no animation to it. I've already set up a lot of structures and redid the whole weapon data asset for getting in preparation for this shit. God, that looks so weird when you aim in. I think I might not replicate to other clients that you're aim down sights because that looks really fucking weird. Oh yeah, I guess another thing I have to do is pull the weapon back when you walk into walls. Because this is using IK now, this could be a lot easier to do that. So when you collide, the gun pulls back slowly, and after a certain threshold, you'll lower your gun or something, and then raise it back up. Like that, kind of. I don't know. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yep. Thank you for watching, dudes, and following this shit still. I will see ya.